Love is perhaps the most mysterious and powerful emotion we experience. But have you ever stopped to think about why we feel it or why we act the way we do in relationships? From the excitement of infatuation to the intricacies of long-term commitment, our behavior around love is packed with fascinating psychological insights that can change the way you view relationships. 1. The science behind attraction. Have you ever felt your heart race when you're near someone special? That sensation isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's rooted in science. When we feel attracted to someone, our brains release a mix of chemicals: dopamine, oxytocin, and norepinephrine. Dopamine, often called the pleasure hormone, is what gives you that exhilarating rush when you think about your crush. Oxytocin, famously known as the love hormone, fosters emotional bonding, enhancing trust and intimacy. Then there's norepinephrine, which speeds up your heart rate and delivers that classic butterflies in your stomach feeling. Essentially, love sends us on a physiological roller coaster. While chemistry is crucial for that initial spark, it's just the beginning of the intricate dance of human emotions we call love. 2. Love is addictive. Have you ever found yourself so captivated by someone that they were all you could think about? Research suggests that love can be as addictive as certain drugs. When you're in love, your brain's reward system lights up in ways similar to someone battling substance addiction. Brain scans of people in love reveal increased activity in the same regions activated by cocaine or alcohol. It's no surprise that we often become obsessed, constantly checking our phones or daydreaming about that special someone. Romantic encounters release dopamine, fueling our desire for more. This emotional addiction compels us to seek and sustain love. Whether it's the excitement of new romance or the comfort of a long-term connection, our brains are wired to crave more. The same neural pathways that govern drug addiction also influence our attachments to partners. The power of eye contact. Did you know that eye contact can be a powerful tool for fostering intimacy? Psychologists have discovered that simply locking eyes with someone can heighten feelings of affection and closeness. One notable study found that strangers who gazed into each other's eyes for 4 minutes without saying a word reported feeling significantly closer, with some even expressing feelings of love. It turns out that eye contact activates the brain's mirror neuron system, responsible for empathy and emotional understanding. So, when you gaze into someone's eyes, it's more than just a romantic gesture. It's a way to connect and truly understand their emotions. The halo effect in love. Ever wondered why love can sometimes blind us to a partner's flaws? That's due to the halo effect, a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person influences how we perceive their specific traits. When you're in love, you often view your partner through rose-colored glasses, overlooking their negative qualities because your brain creates a halo around them, making everything they do seem better than it is. This can explain why people in love often downplay red flags or excuse less than perfect behavior. While the halo effect can be powerful, it's essential to recognize it and avoid letting it cloud your judgment entirely. 5. Love and attachment styles. Love isn't solely about chemistry, it's also shaped by our early experiences. According to attachment theory, the way we were cared for as children significantly influences how we form bonds in adulthood. Psychologists identify 4 main attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and fearful avoidant. Those with a secure attachment style typically enjoy healthier, more balanced relationships, while those with an anxious style might grapple with fears of abandonment. Conversely, avoidant individuals often keep their partners at arm's length emotionally. Understanding your attachment style can help you navigate relationships more effectively. For instance, if you tend to feel anxious, it's crucial to communicate openly with your partner and work on building trust. 6. The role of mirroring in attraction. Mirroring, subtly imitating another person's gestures and expressions, is a captivating psychological behavior linked to attraction. Studies show that when people mirror each other's body language, they feel a stronger connection and rapport. Mirroring is an unconscious way of saying, "I'm like you," which helps the other person feel more at ease and understood. It's a subtle yet powerful strategy for building rapport in romantic relationships. Next time you're on a date, pay attention to whether you and your partner start to mirror each other's movements. 7. Why we fall for people who are similar to us. Have you ever noticed how many couples seem to share similar interests, values, or even physical traits? This isn't just a coincidence. Psychologists refer to this phenomenon as assortative mating. We often find ourselves drawn to people who resemble us in various ways, whether in personality, socio-economic background, or appearance. Researchers suggest that being with someone similar reinforces our own identity and fosters a sense of security in the relationship. It's like looking in a mirror and seeing ourselves reflected back, which makes us feel more comfortable and understood. While opposites can certainly attract, studies indicate that similarity is a much stronger predictor of long-term relationship success. 8. The role of gratitude in love. Gratitude may seem like a small gesture, but it's one of the most powerful forces in nurturing love and happiness in a relationship. Research shows that couples who regularly express gratitude toward each other feel more connected and satisfied. Whether it's a simple "thank you" or a heartfelt note of appreciation, these acts of gratitude reinforce positive feelings and strengthen the emotional bond between partners. Showing appreciation for your loved one, even in the tiniest ways, can have a lasting impact on the success of your relationship. 9. The psychology of long-term commitment. While the initial stages of love are often filled with passion and excitement, long-term relationships are grounded in a different foundation. Psychologists describe enduring love as a blend of deep emotional attachment and mutual respect. Studies reveal that couples who prioritize mutual respect, share common goals, and communicate effectively are more likely to experience lasting happiness. It's not solely about romance. It's about building a life together founded on trust and understanding. Long-term love thrives on the everyday acts of kindness, support, and patience that strengthen your bond over time. 10. How breakups affect the brain. Sadly, not every relationship stands the test of time. Breakups can be heart-wrenching, and this emotional pain actually has a physical effect on the brain. Studies indicate that the emotional anguish of a breakup activates the same brain regions associated with physical pain. This explains why breakups can feel so overwhelming and why it often takes time to heal. However, with self-care and support from loved ones, the brain can gradually recover. Just like any physical injury, the emotional pain from a breakup will eventually lessen. Love is one of the most intricate and beautiful experiences we encounter as human beings. Whether it's the exhilarating rush of new attraction or the profound connection of a long-term partnership, understanding the psychology behind love and human behavior can empower us to cultivate healthier and happier relationships. So, the next time you find yourself falling for someone or navigating the complexities of a long-term commitment, keep these psychological insights in mind and watch how they transform your understanding of love